I stumble through the wreckage from the rain. There's nothing left to salvage, no one left to blame. Among the broken mirrors, don't look the same. I'm rusted from the rain. I'm rusted from the rain. Dissect me till my blood runs to the day. My bitter heart is pumping oil into my veins. I'm nothing but a dim any pain. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any pain. I'm rusted from the rain. Now I'm just afraid. I used to be your love, just afraid. Shackled in the graveyard, left to decay. Left to decay. Decay. I'm rusted from the
What's up, Colonel?
Not much. Let me get with Rose here real quick, and I'll be right back. Hi.
Not a problem.
Hey, friend, what's up, buddy? Jeep's here. What's up, Jeep? Let me go off here, all right?
Okay.
I just here. How you doing, buddy? How you
It's
been, Jeep?
been a crazy day, but it's all good.
Yeah. You woke up this morning, you know, so it can't be all bad.
Right?
See if somebody else rose. Okay, Colonel. Jeep. Oh, she's just saying hello to everybody. I didn't want to miss nothing. This
What do you say, guys?
Hillbilly, what's up, man?
What do you say, Colonel?
Sonny.
How you doing, Jeep?
I'm doing good, man. How have you been?
How you doing, Joe? Cold up that way today, Colonel?
Here, Joe Rose. Guys. I wasn't even gonna hold this tonight, man. Somebody disappointed me.
Surely not.
I was upset. Like, I made this silver for this guy about 2.5, 3 months ago. Then he said he went K4 rounds. So I made that up for him. I figured up the difference. I sent it to him. And, like, that was about, I don't have my big computer, so I don't know the day, but it was like at least 2.5 months ago. I've emailed him 3 times. Oh, my secretary, all this. It'll come out today. And I ain't seen shit. And I'm disappointed.
Sounds like the same deal Savvy was going through with what you call it.
Yeah, you know, just like my emailing me is a promise. I was going to email him today. I was like, dude, you know, and I was just going to send him a question mark. That's all I was going to do is just send him an email with a goddamn question mark, you know?
I don't get the big problem with people just saying, no, I'm going to fuck you, or I'm sorry, I ain't seen it. Just be honest about the shit, man. If he's going to break a dick off in you, let him tell you that.
Right? How much sense would that make?
Now, what kind of pisses me off is like the round he owes me for. He owes me for part of the spur, but then he owes me for the K4 round. That really hurt my goddamn feelings. You know what I'm saying? If you want to rip me off for some goddamn stupid Kit Kat bar or some shit. Steal my logo bar. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be that way. I don't
I'd be the
even
same
know.
damn way. I'd be the same damn way, man. I know we agreed not to bring up this group in this chat here, but is it somebody related to the M&Ms?
Yeah, the candy company.
I got you. That's what I was curious about. Sounds about par for the course.
Yeah, just I don't know where the Jesus Christ. Aren't people a man of their damn? I was gonna say fucking, but I didn't anymore.
No, no,
When you
not at all.
say something, goddamn mean it. If you don't mean it, don't say it.
Don't you're better off, especially with my generation. I've learned the hard way because I'll bend over backwards and screw myself before I don't keep something I say I'm going to do. That's just the way I was raised. But I never trust anyone. I don't give a shit. I do not trust them until they prove themselves to me, and then I don't care who you are. I never trust you completely and fully, just because I've been screwed over by people too many times.
Hey Ryan, I'm absolutely the same way there on that one, brother. Trust is earned, not just given, and I've been screwed way too many times. It's not that I don't trust anybody; it's that I don't trust anybody, kind of that thing.
Well, the PC culture, is political correctness bullshit's making things worse, man. Because it's this old hurt feelings, don't want to upset people junk, and somebody will lie to you, and you call them out on their lie to their face, and they'll justify lying to you, saying they didn't want to upset you or hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
Are you shitting me? You know what I mean?
I would much rather have somebody tell me the truth and have it hurt my fucking feelings than to have them lie to me. Just tell me how it is, and then I know where we stand with things.
Yeah, don't just shit
Right,
on me.
Jim.
That's why I like Savvy and Colonel. You know what I mean? They've both been real straight up with me so far, and I've been straight up with them. So it's the reason I chose to hang out with this group instead of any of the others.
Kill them all. Let somebody else
Well, we
fucking worry about
appreciate
it.
that, Ron. And that's the kind of areas.
Well,
What's going
Savster.
on, man?
Let's
Come on,
see
brother.
that text. Let's see that Sobek. Show it. You're so proud of it. Let's see that damn
Fucking
thing.
right, I'm proud of that motherfucker. Let me grab her.
I knew I'd get him stirred up.
Yeah, man, who got in the crook of your craw, man?
Ain't that thing pretty, Savvy?
That is a sexy motherfucker right there, man. Let me just get myself on the screen so I can see. Look.
You know what? I got about half crazy the other day and was looking at one and saying, maybe I ought to blacken that bastard.
You have no idea how many times I've looked at those Egyptian gods and thought the exact same thing.
Now, then if it looks good, then I'd have to go back and do all the other ones to make them look alike. And I said, maybe I'll buy another one someday and blacken it just to see, because I'm not a professor here, Savvy. This is my first trip around the block.
Thinking about blackening my Morgan I wear on my neck. Oh, incidentally, before we get going too far, man, everybody on the side chat, how y'all folks doing? Appreciate the welcomes, to all of us as you come in. Thanks for joining.
Exactly what I was fixing to get at, brother. I just now hopped over and seen it. How you doing, Rose, John, Corey, Corn, Joe? And if I missed anyone, then you get the point.
Hey, Corn, we don't mean to be foul-mouthed about it, but we just don't take no crap,
I'd like to think that this little group that, kind of has developed on your channel is, it's kind of a lot of the older generation and not a whole lot of the youngers. And, You know, it seems like a lot of the folks that come over here is that, you know, a lot of the older generations, and they respect the values that we hold as important and unwavering. And you know, there's other groups and communities and hobbies that just don't give a shit about stuff like that. You know, to them, it's whatever makes me a buck. It's not about what makes you a man or a woman.
Yeah, I want to jump in.
Loyalty, respect, and honor, Savvy.
Yes, sir.
Howdy,
I
folks.
just want to say hi to everybody that's jumping in. And
Somebody
hit that like button, everybody.
John.
What's up, folks? How's everybody doing?
Oh, you sound good. No, something was
Hey,
it
Colonel.
was me. Yeah.
Colonel. And that was some honest shit that old Jeep was doing. I'd like go ahead and let him finish up on that one real fast, and then we'll give John a big warm welcome and a round of applause.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for jumping in. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, give the Colonel hit that subscribe button, man. It's an awesome channel. Just mostly a bunch of good old boys hanging out with some good values, and it's always an awesome time. Anyway, I'll let the conversation continue. Thanks for jumping in, John.
Hey, Colonel,
I second that motion, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
What's Rose talking about? A coward attacking a sweet lady?
Yeah. What? I'm still pissed by the shady shit earlier. Oh, yeah. New news came out for those that aren't inside the loop. Laura Blade released a video here a few hours ago. YouTube shut her fucking channel down overnight.
What the hell?
She discovered it this morning. They reinstated it. However, they've deleted everything except the video that she released this afternoon and one other one, because asking someone to like, comment, and subscribe to enter a giveaway, YouTube has determined and labeled it as illegal gambling, and she damn near lost her fucking channel for it.
Are you serious?
I can't
I'd
make
love
it
to know.
like
You
that.
see it, John? I was
I'll bet them.
fucking livid.
Hold on a second. People are doing that from day one to this very day. Why are more channels not being shut down if that's the case?
Well,
That's
here's
bullshit.
the thing: is she had actually an interaction with YouTube, and that's exactly what they said to her. And so this wasn't an Autobot, you know, script program that runs and whatever. Someone complained and flagged her for illegal gambling. It was investigated by YouTube, and they wrecked all of her videos but two in her new channels.
That's what I was
That's
fixing
How the
to
bullshit.
fuck is that illegal gambling?
Shit.
Somebody's
Fucking
reported.
goddamn liberals.
Hold on
I
a
hate
second.
them
So
motherfuckers.
YouTube should be running on about 2 channels at this point, if that's the case. There literally should be like 2 channels on the entire YouTube.
Everybody does that shit, John.
Exactly.
They only done it because somebody reported her, John, and she's a smaller channel that doesn't produce a lot of income for them.
I agree with that 100%. She is a smaller channel and she does have less backing power, so to speak. But someone reported something else, something totally different. I don't believe that's the reason, considering it gambling. Everybody freaking does it. I believe there's another reason.
I'm going to stop you, because if what you say is true, which it's not, you are calling Laura Blade a liar.
No, I'm calling
I
YouTube
do not
bullshit.
believe
I'm
that's
calling
true at all.
YouTube. I'm calling bullshit on YouTube.
Oh, yes, but according to them, is she was reported for illegal gambling, and then their response after investigation this morning or late last night was an ultimate determination that requesting giveaways, you know, or subscriptions and likes and thumbs up and share it with your friends and all that, is actually a form of, gambling, and it's illegal, and that's that.
Okay, so basically, I should be the only channel on YouTube because I'm the only one that hasn't done that.
I don't monetize, and I don't do it either. But
Yeah, John.
I should be the only channel on YouTube because everybody else is.
Come and see you, God damn it.
Exactly. I call bullshit on YouTube. That's bullshit.
No, I'm not calming down.
I said, shut up.
Sheesh.
At the end of every single video I do, I say, please like, share, and subscribe in some form or another. And I did a giveaway before, while I was getting ready to have 100 subscribers. I just did one at 200. I'm getting ready to do another one when I get closer to 500. I don't even understand how that is any form of gambling. I'm just trying to give something away to somebody cool, or hopefully there's somebody cool that wins.
Yeah, because you're not making any money on people subbing to you. Where's the gamble? Come on.
well,
Absolutely.
Cheap. Like, you're promoting the channel,
Exactly.
for Pete's sake.
Exactly.
You're not doing nothing to take the channel down.
Exactly.
And
I
how
like
do
what they
you
say.
people
Watch my
like
channel. I
Hold
want
on.
them to-
How do you call something gambling when your channel is not even monetized? So you're not even getting anything out of it other than a subscriber. If you're not monetized,
Right.
you're not getting shit out of it. Again, bullshit on YouTube.
well,
You don't get.
I don't want to be
Even once I
misunderstood.
am monetized, you don't get paid based on the number of subscribers they pay.
Exactly.
So if anything, me getting more watching is making YouTube more money, even if I was monetized.
Exactly. Because even when you're not monetized, they still throw ads on your channel.
Yeah, and
Well, they don't throw them on mine because I don't have 10,000 views yet.
No, people have told me I've had commercials on mine. I just got to 100. What the hell?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Whoa.
Man. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't get
Congrats on
anything out of it, so kind of irrelevant.
I don't want nothing
Congrats on
out of it.
100, bro. That's awesome.
I didn't go to YouTube to make money. I went to YouTube just to talk a little shit, and show something and whatever, I didn't come here to make money.
well,
If they make money on me, that's their business. I don't care.
me and the old lady, we've pretty much flipped out about it for a while to each other, and I chewed on it for a bit, and I have a perspective, and I do not want to be misunderstood, but it's almost a devil's advocate point of view, so don't take it that way. But I think that the only understanding that I could have if I was YouTube would be that when a rule is added, something like, like, comment, and subscribe, okay, that's maybe could be interpreted if you got drunk enough and fucking moron enough to consider that as, gambling. But I think that the one thing that kind of may toe the line a little over the line would be that if you do a shout out video on your channel of me to help me get more subscribers, I'll give you more of a chance than I will the common guy who won't or can't or don't know how or whatever. And so that is literally the only angle I could see YouTube looking at as calling it illegal gambling. I think just to say, hey, look, I'm going to give out people something for free out of my pocket, no expense to you, just for supporting the channel. That would be crazy. Like John said, it's crazy to think that there's something wrong.
I agree. I agree with
Fucking
you on that
insane.
point. But the problem is, my issue with it is the fact that you're not getting anything out of it other than one more person watching your video.
Well, actually, for the people who do monetize, you would be getting more
You
traffic.
get like 1/10 of one person.
You can't use the term monetize because you need to have 10,000 views to get monetized.
Yeah, but
Not everybody. There's a lot of people very far away from that, so they're not even close to that.
Understand the difference here is I have another channel that I've had for 9 years. And I used to have it monetized years ago, and I actually realized that YouTube, for some reason, had turned monetization back on. I
Right.
realized it the other day, and I went back and shut them all off again. So just because the Laura Blade channel is new, don't assume that her user account with Google, which is in turn also YouTube, is new. You know what I mean? Because in my case, I've been here for nearly 10 years on YouTube,
Damn.
but my channel was created earlier this year.
Right, but their 10,000 views that they consider monetizable, whatever, if that's a word.
But the
That's
thing is,
only
I can
only
monetize
for
my
one channel, or that's if you have 10 channels and you have 1,000 on each one. It's for the one individual channel, right?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that I can monetize heavy metals if I wanted to. But if
No,
you
but
go
I'm
and
saying
read
the
my
total,
about
the
page,
total.
it clearly says that I absolutely refuse to ever monetize this heavy metal channel.
No. What I'm asking is, the 10,000 views they require to become monetized, right? Is that per channel?
I don't know. But what I do
believe
know is
it's per
that
channel.
used to not be a problem. That was not a limitation back in my days. Because even, and I'm pretty sure that my other channel is far beyond that limitation. But whether or not I could actually monetize savvy metals or not, I don't know. I just
Right.
absolutely would refuse to do it.
Okay.
Savvy.
I just don't agree with it.
Here's my question, Savvy. So we already have been talking about someone we know for a fact has done actual illegal gambling, right? You know who I'm speaking about, right?
I'm pretty sure I can guess. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. So what is the chance that him or one of his goonies thought that she was taking business and stuff away from them, and they're the ones that reported her?
I wouldn't think that the hand would bite someone in the same cage. So I think that it would probably go back to, you know, groups like, Frank P. Numas Metals, Frederick, Brant, people like that that just live their lives over making other people's miserable. So,
No, I just feel sorry for Laura Blade that she has to deal with that shit.
well,
So somebody's got a echo.
it's safe to assume that, this is about to become a pretty big dilemma, for a lot of channels. I
Trying
mean,
to
because
control
they deleted all of her
thought
fucking
control, goddammit. It's fucking thought control.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it's metered media, just no different than every time you turn on the fucking television. They want you to hear what they want, what they approve being said, and if you buck the lies, you gotta go.
A lot of people do. They watch that shit. I seen a guy in the VA today, in the goddamn VA hospital, a Vietnam veteran that didn't like Trump, that voted for Hillary Clinton. Like everybody in the room, like, I like Trump, I like Trump, I like Trump, I like Trump. And this guy just like clammed up. He had no more words.
It's the big rule of you can't please all the people all the time, but at the same time, you can't bite the fucking hand that feeds you either. And when you start attacking the users and their actual content that doesn't harm anyone, I mean, you have to look at it. Any crime is only a crime because it, compromised something of someone else's, something. And so I can't find what was the harm. What harm does a giveaway do when you just ask for support, so people to watch and things like that? So I can't find that. I can't figure that one out.
Can I offer some thoughts on monetization?
Go ahead, Jeep.
Okay, so here's my thoughts with monetization. Once I pass that 10,000 view mark, I am going to monetize my channel. But I will say this: anything at all that I make after that monetization, which is a very, very small amount that YouTubers actually make, I'm going to jump straight back into the channel, whether that be buying a better camera or buying a piece of gear that I want to use outdoors or something for my channel. It's not going to go into my beer money stash. It's not going to go into my gas tank unless that gas happens to be getting to a camping location. To make off any kind of monetization is going straight back into my channel to provide entertainment for the people who enjoy watching me, because that's why we're here. I don't give a damn about the money. I started doing YouTube because I figured out that it was fun. And as long as it continues to be fun, I'm going to continue doing videos, whether I make a dime or not. But if I do start making some money because of it, I'm going to start dumping that little bit that I am making back into my channel. It's not going to be just, oh, I'm going to retire rich and be a full-time YouTuber. Because my name's not PewDiePie, but when PewDiePie sucks, and you can tell your friends I said that. Anyway, that's my soapbox, and I'm out.
Hey, Jeep, by the way, what's your full channel name?
Jeep Things Outdoors.
Jeep Things Outdoors.
Hey, you guys, bear with me a minute here.
Go ahead. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for showing up. And we're going to have a station identification break, and we will return to you momentarily.
I smile and wave.
Big thumbs up.
Just a little Jeep music, man. I'll have to change my description.
Hey, Jeep.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Smile and
you got-
wave,
you got-
decals, Jeep.
I do not yet, but I'm working on that.
You got another sub, bud.
I appreciate that. I just right now hit the send button on your about page to say thanks, John.
Sweet.
You guys see that video? Ah, shit! Go to my email. Send me your email. I'll send a link. You got to see this video, man. You'll love it. It's a Jeep video with that song, Smiley.
So what's on the agenda for this evening? Anybody in the side chat want to talk about it? Or, hey, you know, anybody got a point of view? Let's see. Lord Day's talking.
Lord Day. Lord Day. Lord, we got something worked out. Damn. I forgot. My buddy from Rochester, Todd Cozy, does wiring. So we're thinking about doing this arrowhead and antiquing it, and then having it wrapped. Learn how to solder. I want to learn how to wire wrap. So it's a little collaboration between Savvy, me, and Todd Cozy.
Basically, just, you know, anneal the silver wire to soften it up just a little bit. Bring it just under glowing, just right to maybe a shade of glowing, and that'll actually soften it just a touch. And then you can go through. Someone is creating an echo here. Or was? Let's see.
Hey, thanks, Rose, for the new sub. I appreciate it.
Hey Rose, thanks for the sub as well. I subbed you back.
I'm smiling. Wait.
And sometimes phones are. I know that I have a really nice. What is that? An S5, and if I join on it echoes something horrible. I don't even bother with it.
Oh, Ryan, looks like Ryan had to restart.
He also has a computer. He might be joining on his computer as
Where
well.
did you go?
He'll be back. He always is.
Hey, Rose, I just subbed you back as
Oh,
well.
I didn't even see him leave.
Okay, so I'm gonna. John, you have the ability to unmute yourself afterwards. Let me just. We'll run through. And we'll see who's having the issue here, and I'm gonna go ahead and mute you there, John. John, now you're muted. I can't unmute you, nor can anyone else, but you will be able to mute yourself on the chat side and in the live chat, obviously. Anybody hear an echo?
Nope.
I do not hear
What time is it?
one.
Are we leaving?
Uh,
6:30. I thought we'd stay till 7 o'clock.
No, nobody's going anywhere. John, go ahead and unmute yourself. I assume that you're on a phone, or if
Nope,
you're
I'm on my
my
computer.
laptop.
I'm on my computer.
move your microphone away from your speakers, or turn your speakers down a little bit, perhaps.
I don't have
Beaten.
I don't have speakers that are active because I'm using a headset.
Well, then I can't tell you why. I don't know. Kind of seems like it's your end doing it, but
I
not
don't see green the green things
Me
sound
neither.
coming out of anybody else's, so it can't be me.
And actually, right now, I'm not having the problem any longer. No,
Yeah, the echo's gone. The echo is gone for some reason. I don't know what did it, but the echo is gone.
yeah,
I
and
didn't
it
change
was.
I didn't change anything.
Yeah, and all I did was mute you unmuted. So,
Oh.
hey, we fixed the glitch. All right, onward and forward.
I'm guessing maybe it was Ryan. Maybe Ryan
Well,
didn't fully shut down.
The echo still existed. So it may, we'll just call it a glitch in the matrix and move on.
Yeah.
Hey, Sammy, what did you think about the square plank? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways.
The square plank. Oh, dude, I actually think that's pretty good. It really looks almost like a distressed piece of wood, and it's definitely a new, unique mold. I think you got a nice little fresh niche of a design, and I think it's gonna fly like a kite.
Fly like a kite, huh?
I like it. It looks really nice. I do like it.
Cool. That's one vote for it.
Yeah, I'd say that little square with the distressed wood look to it and a big K4 on it raised up, I think that would just look cherry as all get out. So you could almost take your K4 mold, impress just the K4 lettering, and stop right there at the surface. Then take your distressed, or actually you'd have to take your distressed, push it in, and then push your K4 past that. That's the way I did the Harley Barn shield with a skull out of it.
Nice. There was some awesome pieces. Hey,
I
Scully.
pushed in the barn shield, and then I put that away, and then I grabbed the skull and I pushed right through the center of that even deeper. And in the finished piece, I had a raised skull out of a Harley Barn shield.
Yeah, that's some pretty awesome stuff.
Who did get that? Maybe that was AG. Yeah, I think it may have been one of the M&Ms. No, I did not. But I told you, that one's yours. You can use that whenever you want. That was hilarious. We were laughing the other day, and see, look, you might be right.
Yeah, I might be.
You might be. We were laughing. I'll do the lead up real quick. We were laughing the other day, yesterday, about one of the. Actually, it was last night. Dean from Tomoko Enterprises was talking about how much he was getting at a shot out of a 10-ounce bar, whether it was 9 to 9 or 3 9s. and he was coming up with different numbers, and it was kind of inconsistent. And so I was kind of wondering, okay, well, if you're using a flame, you might be overheating it, you know, and getting the dust on the table like I do and Colonel does. And or if he was using a furnace, maybe he's turning it up a little too high, but you know, typically that really doesn't happen in an electric furnace situation. And then Mona said,
Colonel's actually a redhead. The reason he's white is because all the silver dust in his shop.
her comment was that, no, Colonel's actually a redhead like me, but the reason his hair's white is because it's all the silver dust from all the metal pouring he does out in the shop. And I said, man, that's so good, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save that for you. And when you look at Colonel, he might be a redhead.
This time of the year. Little kids keep coming up to me and telling me we want for Christmas. I say, get the fuck out of here. Go talk to your father.
When I go down and I use the flame, you know, and I melt down my silver in the dish, you know, I end up with this light white covering on my steel welding table that I built that I use for my melting bench. And I at first, you know, for the first week or two, I just sweep it off, throw it away. And it dawned on me one day after doing more digging that that's actually silver dust that's coming up, and that's the little bit of smoke that I see. That's actually silver, not really evaporating because silver doesn't change state, but it's actually getting too hot and coming up and falling down. It was just kind of funny. And Jones waving at you. Oh, okay, you're on your phone. So. Yeah.
I just thought it was cool because I don't think out of everyone here, I don't think I've seen anyone do a silver pop like Colonel did the other day.
Oh no, I don't. That little square round he did is once blackened, that will be an amazing piece.
When I heard that pop, I swear to God, I saw something flying across the room.
Oh, you're talking about when he ran out settling. Yeah.
Yeah, when it was like 35 degrees outside, yeah.
Well, you lose the actual flammable gas, but oxygen is flammable. And so basically the flame pops for just a second, but the residual heat on the end of your torch ignites that atmosphere along with the assisted oxygen. And bang, you'll blow up.
That was the first time I've ever heard that or seen that.
It happens a lot, John, and especially if the acetylene bottle gets low, you get low on gas, it'll pop. I should have realized it long before I did. I said in the video, there was like a lot of time in between. I should have realized what was going on, and when I finally switched bottles, darn it, the backup bottles were empty too. So,
and I've done stupid stuff like I went out and got a new bottle, and I think maybe the second time I used it, I'd shut my torch off and everything, and I forgot to shut the damn bottles off. And apparently there was a leak in my acetylene connection from my hose to my torch that I've since fixed, but I came out the next day and my acetylene bottle was empty. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Oh, he wasn't. I'm like, son.
Oh yeah, I was throwing shit.
I'm upstairs. He's downstairs. I wasn't going nowhere near the fucking door. He's throwing shit. No,
I don't know if you know what size bottle. I got WS bottles.
I'm not sure. I know my argon bottle is I believe it's a 300. That's pretty much the biggest. I think it's actually bigger than residentials have access to these days. But
yeah, but I gotta have something I can handle. You know, Savvy. Like if we were going to deliver and I was using a lot of gas, that'd probably be the way to go. But like, you know, 2 WS bottles and little shorty oxygen bottles, and I'm good to go for a while, you know?
How, on average, how long do your bottles last when they're full, Colonel? Have you ever like measured?
You know, John, to be honest with you, I can't really give you an answer
Okay.
because I've never checked. I've
Well,
never
there's a
like
lot of factors that come into
doing
that.
something and
Yeah, a lot of
got
factors play into that.
to know
The
what I can
bottle,
do.
yeah, the bottle sizes come in a metered, weighed, pressure. You know, it's all thought ahead, thought out. But you are basically paying for a container of a certain amount of cubic feet per minute of that fuel. And then you've got your regulator setting that provides you your maximum, cubic foot output. And then it's whatever you're running on your torch. So how long it lasts you depends on what you run your regulators at, how open you have your valves on your torch. Do you have a leak? Things like that. It's almost an impossibility. Like with my TIG welding, I have output readings that I know exactly what I'm using, but then I have to run that argon for 10 seconds after I finish the weld bead to cool the metal down to protect it from the atmosphere. And so, I mean, technically, if it was timed, it would basically coming wide open with the machine from my regulator and whatever it's set at. But it's a way of forces like Colonel and I use,
Give me a sec.
how much
Give me
our valves open comes into play.
Okay. Because I know when
yeah,
Colonel does his, he runs it hot.
heavy.
Well, he's also using a full-size torch, and he's using a rosebud, which requires that he turns up his oxygen and acetylene outputs on his regulations, and then he's adjusting the flame as necessary with his controls on the torch.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
it does
ask you.
eat a lot of gas.
Right, I was gonna ask you if the rosebud has anything to do with it also. So you just answered that.
Yeah, it consumes a lot of fuel, but it also disperses the heat, more efficiently, so you don't get pinpoint heat and then get silver dust all over your shop. Like,
Okay.
Where's your beer?
Interrupt.
Coffee in the back seat.
Why didn't you bring it in?
I forgot.
Well,
I mean, to interrupt. Gotta go. I've got a video I've got to make over a camp update for in the spring. We're planning in May here in Iowa at Lake McBride, and I need to make an update video for that. So I'm going to go and do that, but it's been a great time hanging out with you guys this evening. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not politically correct. I still say Merry Christmas.
Merry
Anyway,
Christmas.
you
If you
guys
don't
have a-
like it, you know what you can do with it, right?
Yeah, I don't even celebrate Christmas, but I'm going to tell you Merry Christmas. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Anyway, guys, have fun, and I'm out.
Take it easy, Jeep.
Okay, Jeep. See you later.
take care, brother.
Hey, Ryan, how's your mic working over there?
I'm just keeping it muted, man, chilling out.
All right, cool.
Actually, we've muted John, and he came back, and the echo was gone, and so
Yeah, I
think
was
glitching.
on YouTube. I was just listening and chatting on YouTube. That's when I asked Laura and Rose or whatever told me they had an echo.
Yeah, it's coming from Ryan's phone. Yeah.
I mean, it was echoing after I was gone a while ago.
I'm seeing my meter bounce actually.
That's where the echo is coming from.
Yeah, let me.
It's coming from you, Savvy, actually.
Oh, that is a solution I'm absolutely able to fix. Hold on.
Oh, you got the wireless one?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Show off.
And it's red, too.
Matches my old lady and dog.
Testing.
How we doing
testing.
now?
Nope, still coming out of you. Testing, testing. Much better. Perfect.
Yeah, it just takes a second.
Okay, cool. I got to get one of those.
It's an LG Pro, I believe, or something. Works great, but it allows me to go in the kitchen and grab something to drink or whatever, and back.
How good is the distance on it?
I can hear the hairs in your nose wave when you breathe.
No, I said the distance.
It's Bluetooth.
It works
So
good unless he walks outside. When he walked outside the other day, he's talking to me, and I lost him, but I heard him everywhere else.
I'm just
yeah,
glad
I also have
I'm
Six
just
Flags
glad I don't
Mall
have gas.
Slate outdoor sightings.
I'm just
Yeah, if
glad
I
I don't
come
have gas
outside,
right now. You're lucky I'm not flatulating.
yeah, that's good news. But thanks for sharing. You know, we know what your problem isn't.
Well, you could have told me that just with your hearing.
That's
John,
a
you're a
lot
little
more
low on gas
detailed into
today.
this conversation I was looking forward to.
Hey John, you're a little low on gas today.
So we got a pretty good show this evening. So you know, once again, like I typed, man, appreciate everybody stopping by and showing support to the Colonel in the weekly chats that we have here.
Roger that.
Like
So
to think that we have a nice non-marketing, just weekly hangout. You know.
I enjoy it, man. I don't really socialize where I'm so far out in the cut, and I just do my thing all week, and I'll talk to Savvy here and there or Colonel or something. But besides that, this is my social time for the week. Keeps me sane, so I'm not completely just talking to myself the whole time.
You do that too?
Talk to yourself, Ron.
I talk to myself all the damn time, man. It drives my wife nuts.
I lose some of the fights I have with myself. It's not good.
Ron,
Yeah.
you talk to yourself out loud or just in your head?
No, absolutely out loud. I can't hear myself talk if I just talk in my head.
I'll tell you what, you would bust a gut laughing listening to me down in my shop. If I get, you know, whether it's good or bad, especially when it's bad, I will start giving myself a ration of shit that would make my mother blush. She would slap me for the way I talk to myself.
I can't stand when I lose an argument with myself and I know I'm right.
Oh,
Hey, Savvy, how fun you think it'll be when we eventually get John to sip on some melting water when you and him both get down this way?
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have him chasing Skypes.
No, you'll be all right. Don't let them fucking guys scare you.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Oh no, he'll be chasing snipes, man. I'll hand him a bag and send him out to the end of the lane.
They're just messing with you.
Hey, listen, on my previous job where I got hurt, I've dealt with people a lot more difficult to deal with. I'll put it that way.
I tell you what, man, being in the world of carpentry and all, I have sent kids to the store for valley stretchers, you know, compressed cans of air, you know, because the sheetrock mud is it's too liquid, too watery, so we need to introduce a little air to it to help dry it out. I had one kid, he was on the job for about an hour and a half. And I sent him, we were roofing. And I said, man, I'm about 2 inches shy of this valley. Need you to run down to Lowe's, tell them who I am. They'll know you. They'll know who I am. They'll even charge my account. But you tell him, you know, that what the problem is, that you need a valley stretcher, and he'll go back to aisle 3 and pick it up for you. Don't worry about even looking at it. Just go ask him at the front desk. Half hour later, this kid goes driving by, honking his horn, flipping us all off. Never came back for a paycheck or never slowed down. It was absolutely hilarious.
We used to get our cherry privates in the Army, Savvy, and Colonel's probably done this, but we'd take them and send them to company or battalion HQ and tell them to get us a box of grid squares or something like that, you know, and everybody knew the shit, so they'd just keep on bouncing around from place to place. You might not see them till damn PT the next morning, you know.
Yeah, Yeah, but snipe hunting is something that we always did back, with the youngins. We'd give them a bag and we'd tell them, all right, now you go out far into this field. And once you get over there, you let us know, holler back at us. And we're going to run through and make all this racket through the field, and we're going to chase all the little snipes over to you. They look like little muskrats, okay? So you keep an eye out for these motherfuckers. And we're going to come running over there. We're going to chase them all your way, and you catch as many as you can, all right? Cool. He'd get about halfway across that field. We turn around and go back to the house.
I don't know. I don't know anyone around here who hasn't been snipe hunting or took someone snipe hunting. But man, I was like 25 before I learned a snipe's actually a real bird too. I always just thought it was like what we're talking about.
It's actually a name of a bird, but we tell them it's going to come a running too, and they're quick, so you got to be watching.
Well, that's all I knew.
We go back to the house.
Was getting pranked, and then us pranking everybody taking them snipe hunting, because we'd take them way back in the hills on a four-wheeler, telling them they wouldn't be near people and stuff because they're real shy, and drop them off in the middle of the woods and just sit and laugh while you hear them screaming down the holler. And I never knew snipe was a real thing till I was in my mid-20s.
What kind of bird is a snipe?
It's kind of like a little roadrunner looking thing, I believe.
Okay.
You don't want to go hunting in West Virginia?
John, it's a country thing. You might not know about it.
That's okay. I don't know about a lot of things, contrary to popular belief.
Well, since we're already talking about it, I promise you, if your nice neighbors down the road or their kids come up and ask you if you want to go snipe hunting with them, just giggle and turn around and walk away.
Okay. I'm writing
you'll get
down.
a lot of respect for knowing that, Joe.
Yeah, he'll just be lost in the woods somewhere, and we'll see him on WSAZ, the local news, to go
Have you seen this John Z's project? He's out in the field somewhere. We haven't seen him in 3 days.
Police have been searching for the last 3 days for a study slicker.
Yeah, his wife is offering you a reward. Please report any information to your local 911 operator. He's out there chasing snipes. Everybody will be spilling, spitting coffee and beer and whiskey all over the screens of their computers and televisions.
Everybody around you could take out their four-wheelers and side-by-side savvy, and when they found him, they'd point him in the wrong direction, further away from civilization.
Hey, John.
That's chasing snipes. It's over there.
Hey, Johnny.
What's up,
If you buy your own property down there, you can go Sleep Hollow.
Never call it a hollow.
Sleepy Hollow?
It's holler. Damn it, holler.
Paw! Holler to paw! Y'all come on down now, you hear?
Coon Branch holler and Horse Creek holler and Sandy Huff holler. They're all hollers. There is no such thing as a damn hollow unless you're talking about something that's hollow inside.
Well, when they find me, I'm gonna have tree leaves wrapped around me with like dirt marks, hash marks on my chins, and I'm gonna have a big stick, and I'm gonna be scratching my armpits.
You'll blend right in, man. It's perfect.
Who did that? I don't know. One of the cartoon episodes they did that. What was it? Not Family Guy. Bob's Burgers.
Squares.
Bob's Burgers. The father and mother got lost, and the father started dressing like a caveman. Yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, it's a cute cartoon. It's not really a kid show because of the innuendos they make. But
Never heard of it.
Bob's Burgers.
Ready? Let's get a vote going in the side chat, right? Tell me if you recognize this. Captain, yeah, man. Who knows that? Who don't?
Can you do it again?
Nope. All you get. That was too much time. You can go back and record it.
Savvy wins.
Yes, Abby, you win.
So anyway, previewing new stuff. Rose, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, how about this one? Just
Still hanging with us here, man. We got hanging in here. What the?
yeah, Colonel, your fan club has arrived.
Well, I get my money's worth. You know, I paid for this shit.
Hey, hey, friend, take it easy. Have a good night.
Yeah, stay safe, Joe. If we don't talk to you Sunday, or if we ain't on here, I hope you have a Merry Christmas with you and your family, brother.
Yeah, best wishes to you.
Hey, friend, taking off.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
We might see him Sunday. Okay.
Well, it would be the Eve now, so you know people do got their families, so we might have a not see him around for a minute, but I'm sure everybody will be back here before too long.
No, it's just me and my two hands, so I'll be here.
Rosie Palmer and her 5 friends.
Yep. Oh, so actually my 6 friends. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you'll fit in even better.
No, you got 4 friends and 3 admirers.
Shouldn't the total be 10? I don't know where you guys get your math.
I got
Got to get in uniform.
I got my math American school. You know, that's what they taught. That they taught you to count. That's how they're telling the kids to think now.
Oh
John.
dear. Yeah. Yep.
As when I remember this clear as day. There was like regular math, and then all of a sudden they come out with what they called new math. And I'm going, what the fuck was the matter with the old shit?
Yeah, it's Common Core junk is a bunch of bullshit. I don't.
True that. Common Core my ass.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I enjoy homeschooling my kid, because it's just traditional math. There ain't no Common Core shit.
I'm not.
Something you can do in 5 seconds take 5 minutes. It makes no damn sense.
I'm not gonna lie. The people who I've seen that homeschool their children, their kids seem a lot healthier and a lot more well-rounded.
It's been my experience with people too, and especially because I completed my freshman year and like half of my sophomore year in college. I just quit taking classes after I got out of the army. I should use my GI Bill, but there was some homeschool kids that was in college, and granted they were culture shocked because I think they were a little bit too sheltered. But as far as academically and book smarts, they were squared away, man.
Amen to that.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be, right? Who cares if you're a nice guy? If you're stupid.
Well, no, it wasn't. Homeschooling is not just about teaching your kids about school. It's about teaching your kids about life, respect, all the things kids should be learning but are not in the public school system.
No, it's changed, John.
Yeah.
They got rid of prayer in school. I don't even know if they pledge allegiance to the flag And it's like they have fucking direction.
Most of them
Nobody's
probably,
showing them nothing.
a lot of them probably doing something to the safety pin or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing these days.
I know a lot of the schools here in West Virginia, the vast majority of public schools don't do the Pledge of Allegiance no more because it says one nation under God.
That's sad.
That's fucking horse shit.
I think I had a special.
I would stop giving them fucking money.
I'm pretty sure my name was on there.
Fuck
It
these
comes out of
fucking cocksuckers.
the money they get from me. It'd have to come out of my property taxes because we ain't got no school tax like that here. So I got the way they do ours is it's all included in one tax. You know, we don't have the separate school tax, but still.
I think that my name was on a chair in the principal's office, and I'm pretty sure he, you know, etched my name into that big old stick he had up there, right on top of the desk with holes in it. And if he didn't, by God, I should have would burn my name in that.
He didn't even have to etch your name into it. He just called it the Savvy Stick.
Yeah, I heard it because I didn't like, you know, folk so much and the ignorance of, you know, my fellow classmates and the lies I've been taught. And I just basically learned everything, you know, within a very short time, and I became bored. You know, I was taking college classes when I was in high school. I finished all my school credits in a year and a half of school in high school. And they wouldn't let me graduate, so I took my GED at a sophomore half year. And I smoked it with a 308. And, well, that got their attention because I think it was 125 to pass it. And I saw the paperwork. I showed Ramona, and she was like, what? But anyway, so that got their attention, and they said, look, we've got this little room with some computers in it. You know, you can go in there and play and do whatever you want. Just, you know, attend a couple of electives just so we can say you're in school. You can do whatever you want, you know. And so I actually started in computers in 1985. You know, basically in a room by myself, and I was the only one in school that knew anything about it, you know, whether they were faculty or not. And so that's what, you know, makes me so skilled with computers. I was here long before the internet. It's just, I was so good that I'd done it all, and I was bored. I didn't mean to be a dickhead, it just was.
Well, it's unfortunate because kids have a natural curiosity, and in the school system these days, it's kind of frowned upon because they are trying to brainwash the kids into learning that there's one set of rules, one path to go in, and there are actually like a million directions kids can go in. And they're really stopping them from using their creativity and their curiosity.
And the focus is so big on the industry of colleges, where colleges is all about money now and putting people in debt, that they don't teach kids about learning a trade or joining a union and learning a skill, you know, instead of going so far in debt before they make any money and living
Exactly.
check to paycheck, trying to pay stuff off for the next 25 or 30 years after they're out of school. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, there's no shop class, there's no welding class. I mean, there was actually a welding class when I was in high school, and that was the first time I ever welded. It's oxyacetylene welding. And
When
I was
I went to
14, 15 years
school,
old.
7th grade, we had shop. 8th grade, we had shop. 9th grade, we had shop. We had shop year.
Well, you know, home ec was required, you know, half semester, you know, and one of the things that you learned was just basically how to feed yourself, you know, even if it was mac and cheese or, you know, some kind of casserole or whatever. But one of the things they taught you was how to budget your money and save and not be in debt. And, you know, don't use, because credit really wasn't a big thing, you know, at all when I was a child. It was, was always just about word of mouth mostly, but there's no credit reports and shit like that. But you actually were taught how to manage your money and not go into a hole. And these days, that doesn't exist.
They're I
They
don't
don't
know.
want you to be smart. They
It's
want to stifle your creativity and create another, industrial robot that'll, sell their soul to the credit banks and, and then you become a slave.
it's so
They
fucked
want you
up,
to be
Savvy.
ignorant
How
to
do we
the
bring it back? How do we get it back? Because something's fucked up.
they just they want everyone to be ignorant to the jail that they're living in because they don't have the freedoms they used to. Just because there's not bars there doesn't mean it's not a jail.
Exactly.
There can't be any competition, that's why everybody's got to get a trophy. And I hear rumors, from a couple of your stories that, it's just, there's no grades in schools in some of them where they don't even issue the grades. I mean, I used to figure out what my grade was in a class by reading the paper on the bulletin board in the hallway. So, everybody could see it. I mean, if you were a fucking flunky, I mean, your name was up black and white in the hallway, But nowadays they're sent to your parents or whatever, and you don't even know. I mean, I had a heads
Same.
up. I knew I was flunking before I ever fucking had to start, trying to skim the mail before mom knew he came by so I could get my grade card out of there.
Exactly, man. I mean, it was the same thing for sports teams. Who got cut and who didn't was posted right there on the main bulletin board for everyone to see. And now to hurt too many feelings.
Yeah, well, they wanted to, encourage you and show you, hey, look, you need to try harder. But now it's like, oh, it's okay, Billy. Don't worry about it. We'll find something for you to do. Don't you worry about nothing.
This exact
Billy needs to know
conversation.
that, hey, you suck at baseball. You might want to try football. You might want to try basketball. You might want to take a fucking track. You might want to just go learn to play chess. I mean, you
Exactly.
learn
Some
the
people just
skill
aren't.
that you were good at, not trying to win at everything.
That's the main reason that I went with homeschooling my kid is the fact that there's a private Christian school, but it's quite a ways away, and between paying the tuition there and driving back and forth every day, it wasn't really feasible. But our local public schools are like you're talking about. There's